Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sons, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Yeah, it's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Send me sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers from the seeds that I've sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs. I need some good news. Sitting there sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He's going to air one out right away. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Tight end on the move left. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Knicks now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Knicks. His throw left side is complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Knicks. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come 19! Come 19! Check smash! Check smash! 18! Pioneer! Go!
To throw is Knicks. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Buffalo 18.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And a yard.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirate. Warrior 70. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Nix from the gun on third down. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Denver. It's his second touchdown of the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Achane. Achane, a first down, and then some. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. In motion, it's Waddle. On second down, Achane. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Logo 18.
Here's Nix to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Second down, Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing, Nix. He's going to air this one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
Ready up.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Third and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's taken in by Achane. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
19 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Let's go. Go street.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Dolphins build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hook.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Get up.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Dolphins have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In motion, it's Waddle. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So, nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set up. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
Back to throw is Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He keeps it himself. And Nix with a wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down. A first down there on a gain of 12. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Mason motioning over.
60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hunt.
Throwing is Nix. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Nix now on 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Set go.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Come on, set. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you to Orlando, going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. To throw is Nix. He'll get this out to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Cub 19. Cub 19.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's going to look downfield once again. And on third down, that ball incomplete. The big tight end Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Nix going to throw for it. He finds Mims. It's complete. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. Mims sent in motion here.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
A first down throw for Nix. Now he'll air one out. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Broncos. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Go.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. That one taken in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. In motion, it's Waddle. They run again with Wright. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Miami.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick-6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Drive will start on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. They'll stay on the ground. Oh! Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins go up by 3. It's 27-24. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Break. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready? 19 Lion. Come 19, come 19.
Throwing, Nix. This is caught down that right sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, it's Robinson. Here's a give to Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Slot man in motion right. Back to throw. That's taken in by Achane.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. In motion, it's Robinson.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to Waddle again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Warrior 70.
Second down, Nix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down. Back to throw is Nix. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7. Mims sent in motion here.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Chap 60, chap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Broncos.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. If Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A run out of the gun with A-Chan. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
Mason motioning over.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 15 Pioneers. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Come on. Set.
Mason motioning over.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's Robinson. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Mims sent in motion here. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sending it deep for Waddle. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.